Good day, tumultuous Turin tacklers. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with another entry into our Olympic Offal semi-regular mini-series thing. It's a recurring feature on the channel, and we go back and play crappy Olympic or licensed or unlicensed Olympic video games. And this time out, since we're going back to Italy, I thought we would go to Torino 2006. Originally released, obviously, in the year 2006. This is, I believe this was 2K's first attempt at an Olympic-themed video game developed by something called 49 Games, which that developer did not make 49 games in its history, so you don't have to worry about what else they did. But they specialized in winter-themed video games. Let me just go here for a second. They seem to specialize in skiing, downhill cross-country biathlon, that sort of thing. But that also leaves 4 sets of the events, these middle 4, that don't seem to be in their wheelhouse. So they don't seem to do ski jumping or bobsleigh or luge or speed skating. But it's leaning a lot on that. I mean, you're missing... What are you missing out on? You're missing out on curling for sure. Like, that's... Obviously, they're not going to do hockey, but we'll come back to that one shortly. I was going to say, do we have the sports... Like, yeah, do we have the sports listing here? Yeah, we've got... So they've got alpine skiing, biathlon... at the actual Olympics. So they skip curling, they skip figure skating, they skip freestyle skiing, which is the moguls and the jumpies. Miss ice hockey. Short track speed skating, I don't know if... 500, but those all could be short track lengths as well, so they missed either one of short track or full speed skating. Skeleton's not there, and snowboarding's not here. So I just counted out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the Olympic disciplines that didn't make it into this game. They can't get them all, but... Anyway, we're going to go take a run through it, so I suppose we should do the full competition thing to take a look at how bad this one is. 1 player, we are going to represent the uniter of the middle powers of the world, Canada. Easy, medium, or hard? What do we want to do, people? These games suck. I'm not going to lie. So we're starting with downhill alpine skiing at Sestriere Borgata. Andre, I don't know who Andre is, one of the dev team or QA team, I'm sure, has tested this to a 139.74.
Welcome to the downhill competition in Sestriere Borgata.
I don't think my Italian was any worse than that guy.
There have been heated discussions up until 1948 regarding just who should be allowed to take part in alpine competitions.
Of course, the amateur question. There were some who said that skiing instructors were to be excluded.
Because they were paid professionals?
Exactly.
Well, the commentary actors aren't great, but at least they've got some interesting scripts off the hop. We'll just skip ahead. There we go.
Well, that was not too bad.
Well, I'm sure he could have done better.
So we got crouch, we've got the hard turn on square. Did I get a little air there, or it's hard to tell. I'm in crouch mode. I can't tell if it auto decrouches when I turn, or...
So, good time. Hardly any mistakes.
So, there we go. I don't know if that's realistic for speed to be 140 kilometers an hour. That's faster than I drive on the goddamn highway.
Good. Well done.
Well, I almost cut that one a little fine. So how are we doing? We're just probably past the halfway point now. There's no, oh. That's one thing about these Olympic Games.
The intermediate time?
Yeah, it looks great.
If you remember Nagano, it would always, one would adjust the camera constantly, but there would be so many of these jumps where you'd go over the jump and not see what the hell is coming, right?
Good.
That's a big turn. A super G-esque. So we got to be coming close to the bottom of the hill here. Yeah, you can see it coming up. And they slow us down as we're coming down to the finish. Anybody remember what Andre's time is? All right. There's the crowd coming alive.
He's in good form.
Yes, we should be pleased with this race.
We lost a lot of time by the end. Still got a bronze. That's not bad. Well, got to do a... Hey, it auto capitalizes. How about that? That's not bad. Oh, I get score points as well for some reason. Do I get a medal ceremony? Oh, I get to load the medal ceremony. I didn't even look to see who finished first or second. Not that you could tell who finished first or second based on their attires. There's no flags, there's no anthem. They'll give me the zoom in, I guess. The Austrians doing well in skiing doesn't surprise anyone. And, well, you're not allowed to compete under that flag anymore, so... So I got silver! Yay! Alright. 1 down, 14 to go.
Welcome to the luge competition at Cesana Parial.
It's singles luge, not doubles luge.
The Canadian fans are reaching a fevered pitch. What an incredible spectacle.
So I was going to mention that there's a luge story going around for the Milan Olympics. So one of the American lugers is named Sean Hollander. Now, if you're a fan of Heated Rivalry, you know where I'm going with it. Because one of the lead characters in Heated Rivalry, which NBC claims is as an American show, like an HBO show, no, it's Canadian-made on Crave with Canadian actors. But one of the lead characters in Heated Rivalry is called Shane Hollander.
A powerful start.
Wow, that's lovely to watch, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Am I going to be able to see me? Oh, there we go. Foot cam. I don't know how much steering is going to be... Oh.
Touches the boards.
Yes, but just ever so slightly.
Oh, I see it. It's got the...
He very slightly touches the boards. Not a problem. It should hardly cost him any time.
It's got the thingy there, but it's harder than like a racing sim to figure out where you are, because
Looking good, I'll say.
we lost a lot of time just scraping down. Because it looks like there's so much gap there, but there really isn't. It's not... Yeah, it's not a great perspective in that regard. I think that's a finish.
Extraordinary.
So we were, what, 200ths off on the run down, but at the last split, so... How will we stand up when we see the final time? If we see the final time. He's happy, I think. But that could just be canned animation. Do I have to push a button here? Oh, there it goes. Okay. So we finished second. Pretty good. To the Austrians again. Oh, there's a second run.
George Hackle, also known as Hackle Schorsch, has long dominated this discipline. In 1988, he won his first silver medal. Then he got gold in 1992, 94, and 98. And in the last games in Salt Lake City, he managed to win a silver medal again. He's one of the most successful athletes at the Winter Olympics ever.
That's gold and silver medals at 5 Olympic Games. Absolutely incredible.
They could pass for golf announcers. All right, let's get cracking. See if we could get a better start this time. Just for saying that, I'm going to get a worse start. Yep.
Great! What a great start!
They seem happy. Now we're going to zoom in and then zoom back and get the shitty camera.
Ouch! Watch out!
They don't seem impressed with that. Yeah, it just seems like...
He touches the boards.
Yes, but just ever so slightly.
But we're now half a second down.
He very slightly touches the boards. Not a problem. It should hardly cost him any time. That's an okay intermediate time.
No, it's not.
Somewhere about average, I'd say.
We're doing worse this time.
The intermediate time is just a tad worse than in the first round. No!
What a no. We were third through that second to last split, but...
Absolutely.
I don't know if I'm feeling as optimistic as after the first run. We'll just skip that. Okay, well, we finished third. Another bronze. Lost to the Austrian and the Italian that time. Oh, man. They had some... yeah, we had a shitty-ass second to run. You gotta wait for the medal ceremony. Oh, you can barely see the 3-letter code for the countries on their right hips, our left, as we're looking at them. But the only way to identify them. Yeah, so there's the bronze. We're gonna start skipping these if they take any longer because they take forever. We got 15 of these to go through, damn it. There, go Austria. Yay, alright, skip. And gets us to the medal count.
Welcome to the K90 ski jumping competition on the standard hill at Pragelato.
Now this is where it's all going to fall apart.
Let's see just what kind of shape he is in today.
Because these games tend to, racing in these things, I mean, yes, you can be some of these other games and kind of screw it up. But these guys have done good through the first two kind of racing events. Now we're getting into a ski jump, and it's like, okay, this is where you could fall apart pretty fast. Okay, so far it's a balance meter.
The speed looks pretty good.
Yes, posture.
Okay, I had no idea what it was going for there.
He can and he must achieve better than that. But it's probably himself who's most disappointed. Now it's all or nothing.
Yeah, well,
now
just...
he has to show what he is capable of. He missed the takeoff.
Well, he's not going to achieve anything decent with that one.
Well, that was... Yeah, I didn't quite understand that, so...
He couldn't find his rhythm today.
So, whatever. So I got a better score crashing than I did actually jumping and landing. Now we don't need to see this shit. Somebody got a gold, somebody got a silver, somebody got a bronze, so yeah. Let's think Norway, Italy, and then Austria or something like that. Anyway, next.
Welcome to the 500-meter ladies speed skating at the Turin Oval Lingotto.
Now we get to the button mashing portion of the show, where we're going to just hammer a button and pretend that's a game mechanic. They got that They got that Mighty Ducks ice. You know Mighty Ducks, when they drop the puck, they have the, really reflective, like mirror-like ice for the face-off shot? That's the ice that they got going here. Oh, see, there you go. See? Button mashy time, button mashy time. I'm not a good button masher.
A very good start.
I don't get what's happening here. I have honestly no idea what is happening with the button mashy here. It's just sort of driving itself, and things are happening, and
That's too bad. With such a performance, you cannot expect to be placed anywhere today in this field.
well, we beat the other racer, but yeah, I wasn't get what it was going for with that. So Italy, Austria, and the Dutch. Yeah, the Dutch are pretty good at speed skating. They're tall. They're tall people. All right. What's next?
I wonder
Oh,
what's
no.
going through her mind.
Another run. Yeah, what's going through her mind is how the hell do you play this? It's got the thing where it fills up, and it's just what? There's the,
Oh, she was a bit premature there. The Canadian fans are reaching a fevered pitch. What an incredible spectacle.
Look at that fever pitch.
That start looked okay.
But it wasn't particularly fast.
There's button mashy and
A very erratic race so far. Well off the top speed.
I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Somebody explain.
Forces are pushing her way offline, so she'll certainly lose some time here.
Somebody explain this. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
It's totally out of rhythm. That performance will not be enough for a decent finish position.
Screw it. This is, where was I saying this is where it's all going to fall apart? Yep. This is the first one where this is a fall apart level of event.
Welcome to the Biathlon in Cesana San Sicario.
Biathlon as opposed to biathlon? In the name of God in heaven is that pronunciation?
The international fans here are showing a very fair and sporting attitude. There's truly an Olympic atmosphere here at Torino 2006.
It couldn't get any better.
Absolutely not.
So these guys have done these biathlon games before, so I expect this to be, not terrible. I'm going to be disappointed greatly by this, but I'm hoping it's not terrible. Oh, right, I gotta push the...
So that was the start for her. Let's see what form she's in today.
I don't get what it's trying to tell me.
Bit by bit, her energy seems to be draining away.
She has kept up a very high speed over large sections, so maybe now she needs to consider working to achieve a winning but manageable pace.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand what it's going for here. What's the green arrow for? There's glide for the downhill. So I'm holding that to sprint because it seems going into this is a stamina thing. You've got to glide. So I'm trying to keep it maxed out without lowering my stamina too much. I think we're making up room on the car, I was going to say the car in front. Yeah, I'm here.
Her time is not perfect.
Let's just hope she can compensate for it in the shooting.
Oh, it's got...
Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Second hit.
I had a friend who did biathlon. He said the trickiest part was the shooting because your heart's going about 1,000,000 miles an hour.
No fault.
Great.
And then you've got to go and...
Convincing speed.
Yes, if she has enough reserves later on, she'll have a great race.
She's no longer totally fit.
Mind you, I think she still has some reserves.
And we'll just...
Slowly, her strides seem to be reducing and her legs tiring.
Obviously, keeping up such a pace must really be eating into her reserves.
And then we'll find some pace here. Because then we've got the downhill. So we can glide it downhill. And then we can pour it on up here. Again, we're catching that guy up. Girl.
She's giving everything she's got, but the danger is that she'll be out of breath and off the pace at the end.
Now for the standing shooting.
Now, it's just all over the place.
Third miss already.
Fault again.
Does it make me do the penalty laps? Like, that's worse than the waveriness. I've been playing, if you're watching this, just finished up playing Resident Evil 4. And in that game, Leon's got a lot of, like, he can't hold a steady gun. And it's a lot like this. I just got to keep going until I get there, and then we'll glide on the way down. Regain some stamina. We'll just kind of keep pushing it until... Oh, we're at the end, so just give her.
Oh my goodness. Such a poor performance.
Now, maybe if you explain how this bullshit worked, video game, then you wouldn't have cause to give me grief. Oh, and penalty score to boot. Yay, wonderful.
Welcome to the Super G competition in Sestriere Borgata.
So Super G hopefully means we're back to meddling ways.
Now it's all or nothing. Now he has to show what he is capable of.
Wow, what a start. He really did get off well.
So Super G is going to be a few more turns than... harder turns than what we had for the downhill. The downhill is pretty straight. This is not quite slalom.
Wow, he's taking the gate with him.
Watch out, everybody! The intermediate time is nothing to write home about.
No, but it's not all lost yet.
It's got a way of catching and then just kind of going. It's not... You can't make small incremental changes here. Yeah, it's just catching you and taking you for a long turn here.
Oh, straight into the gate.
Risking a real fall there.
Honestly, I'd rather the fall than this.
The intermediate time could be better.
Yes, he hasn't shown his true potential yet.
Not yet.
He's running just too many risks, and that rarely pays off.
These guys got to shut the hell up at some point. I'm very likely to turn them off during the race as we're going.
He's not in top form today.
Yes, we all know that he can perform better.
How are they 4 seconds faster? That doesn't even make sense.
Welcome to the K120 ski jumping competition on the large hill at Pragelato.
More craptacular. Honestly, the Top Gear ski jump would have been a better event than this.
The takeoff was pretty good.
Yeah, but I'm sure he didn't find the right point to take off there.
Did I do okay on anything?
Well, the result speaks for itself. Could have been better.
Yeah, but I'm second. Can we just call it a day there?
For a long time, Norway has been the dominant nation in this discipline at the Olympic Winter Games. In the early years, up until 1952, they always won all of the 5 gold medals. It was only in 1956 that a Finnish athlete could celebrate an Olympic victory.
Oh.
Probably drunk. The Austrian or the Finn, Steve? Yes.
Great takeoff.
That was a much better. We kept the bounce, we kept going. Oh! Let's go!
A fantastic performance.
Unbelievable.
We were able to luck our way into actually doing something with this one. And to pad out the short events, yes, we've got the replay. I like that they've even got the crap on the hill, so that way you can have an idea of how the hill's going. Because otherwise it's just white, and how the hell are you going to see, right? So even with getting a gold medal, I've still only come 9th amongst the Dev high score ranking. I assume it's fictitious, but nonetheless. So we'll stick around for this medal ceremony, I suppose. It's going to take its time to get to us. There's Italy with the host boost. Then Norwegian. And then Go Canada Go. Or Gold Canada Gold, as it were. Ah. Alright, halfway point-ish. There we go. We finally start to move our way back up the score table with a gold, but that still leaves us below the one Czechia bronze medal for some reason. And the Dutch silver and bronze. The hell's this score bullshit? They don't have that in the real Olympics.
Welcome to the 1,000-meter ladies speed skating at the Turin Oval in Goto.
Oh God, no. Is there a quid competition? Like, I don't want to do this one.
Powerful start.
Yeah, very good.
Well, she's not come up to expectations. She really has to accelerate hard to make up time in that next section.
I don't get it.
A very erratic race so far. Well off the top speed.
I don't understand the mechanic here. Like it
Way offline here.
like it doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand the mechanic here. Like, it should be pushing the thing as it fills up, and it's just not.
No.
And I don't understand this mechanic.
She takes the bend beautifully.
Like, it doesn't make a goddamn bit of sense. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is just a terrible... No, just quit the event. Screw this event.
Welcome to the ski jumping section of the Nordic Combined at Pragelato.
So Nordic Combined is ski jumping, which gives you which ranks people. You know, Cool Borders 2 did Nordic Combined because they do the big air, and then that would set your start ranking and any deficit for the actual downhill race part. So this is your ski jump rank will determine your head start or lack thereof when you get to a cross-country race. Keep it nice and not the best. Oh, well. It kind of fell apart very quick there at the end. Well, screw it.
Welcome to the cross-country skiing section of the Nordic Combined at Pragelato. Now it's all or nothing.
Oh, I'm not even wearing a helmet. We'll just hold that. We'll try not to overboost too much. Over the bridge and through the woods. Now as it levels out, we're going to just try and keep that maxed-ish. And then we go to an uphill section. Try and keep it at a level where we're not burning stamina. We're not burning stamina a little bit. Now is the green sort of where we can keep it without... Oh, no, green's where it triggers.
Yes, but he's going to have to keep his stamina to the very end, though. And that is the challenge.
I'm getting to the glide.
The intermediate time's fantastic.
There we go. So the green line is where it hits sprint mode and burns stamina. So we're burning a little stamina, not a lot of stamina. Just cool it off here just a little bit. Off the bridge. That's gonna... Gotta be careful because we're on the uphill. And it's a long uphill, so we gotta be judicious with how we use the speed. And as you can see, I'm burning stamina. Just be careful. One of my staff's a cross-country skier. I've got a... So one of my staff's a habitual cross-country skier. That's how she does her exercise in winter. And she keeps trying to get me to come out cross-country skiing.
Very good intermediate time.
But you know who she keeps getting... But the funny thing is, you know who she keeps getting to do cross-country... Or is convinced to do cross-country skiing. I've got a Colombian immigrant who I hired last year. And she's talked him into going cross-country skiing. Guy's never skied before in his life. And she's convinced him to do it. Which I thought was quite surprising. Alright, now we're gonna... Beans? No need to keep the stamina. There's the finish.
Well, sometimes even a good race isn't enough in the end.
This doesn't assure him a good ranking in the combined either.
So my strategy from the start not carry through to the end? No, apparently not. Whatever.
Welcome to the women's bobsleigh competition at Cesana Periol.
Well, the luge wasn't awful. so maybe this won't be awful either.
In 1897, the world's first bobsleigh club was founded in St. Moritz, Switzerland, spurring the growth of the sport in winter resorts throughout Europe. By 1914, bobsled races were taking place on a wide variety of natural ice courses.
Now we've got the artificial half pipes. Two, one.
They just can't seem to get going at all.
Well, I wasn't expecting a rhythm game.
They lost some time in this section.
Well, it'll be hard to make up for it, but anything is still possible.
Oh, well, see, we did make up some time there.
The bob is touching the boards a little roughly. Slight contact with the boards.
And it's hard to see when, because it's just so goddamn narrow.
Minor contact with the boards.
It's not costing us too much. Well, that probably cost us a little bit. We'll see how it gets us to the finish.
These girls are fast today.
An excellent time.
Well, they like it. That's unusual for us. Made up for a craptacular start, at least. Just skip ahead to what it is. Oh, 100th off of the top time. That's not bad, but it's tight up at the top there. We're only half a tenth ahead of the next closest, so... She's very tight at the top.
The last seconds before the start.
Play the rhythm game again. It's such a weird mechanic.
A little slow at the start.
Yeah, just because it picks up the pace so much at the end, like you can't really see when they're dropping down. It's almost like it only shows up right.
Touches the boards.
It's not a major problem.
Minor contact with the boards. The intermediate time is excellent.
Absolutely. A very fast race up to now.
I think I touched there on the first run as well.
The bob is touching the boards a little roughly.
No, I think that was where I kind of...
And again the boards.
That was certainly not good.
Can you guys say something positive for once? No, we're finished. Home stretch. We were again green in the final split. But I don't know how that stacks up. Because it seems like it doesn't quite... It just kind of throws random numbers at you. Plausible numbers, random numbers nonetheless. As we're picking up good pace as we go down the hill. As we wait for it to cycle through for the... Okay, so yeah, because we were only just... Well, oh no, that's the combined time. I was going to say we were just a fraction off them last time. Like a 100th, so we, creamed them this time. Oh my god, we set an actual high score. Well, I'll be goddamned. So there. Won another gold. And we get another medal ceremony. Two-woman bobsleigh, only one of you gets to make the actual medal podium. Suck it. And then, yeah, the Austrian seems to be the super-powered one here. And then the one with the disadvantage, Team Canada, because I'm playing it. And we still haven't moved up this fictitious ranking. Now we got 4 medals, which puts us 3rd in overall count, and then we'd be tied second if you go by gold count. Well, 3rd because tiebreaker would be total medals. So I don't know. I don't know how it comes up with the score, but it's kind of crap.
Welcome to the cross-country skiing in Plan.
God, no.
Let's see just what kind of shape he is in today.
Speaking of... Well, we're back to craptacular events. Anybody... I was not paying attention to how many events we are into this.
And the race begins.
I'm not sprinting because we got the uphill up already. Over the river and through the woods. Got it right that time. Just dial it back a little bit here. Let the stamina come up a little bit. And again, we're just coming up the hill a bit. We'll dive under that guy. I'm okay pushing because it looks like we got a downhill section next.
He appears to have lost his edge a little.
That's okay because we got the downhill.
He seems to be a little fatigued already.
Well, maybe he should calm things down a bit.
Ah, fantastic.
And even at this pace, we're able to pass this guy, so... Except he's gonna... We're just gonna sneak by him on the inside. We're gonna... Oh, I didn't intend to sprint.
Very powerful stuff, this. Just watch him go.
Wow!
I was too busy worrying about passing that guy that I wasn't paying attention to what the speed was and how I was lining up against the sprint marker. So we're going to try and... This is a long section here. I want to sprint into the... Probably the next downhill, which is probably at the end of this. If I... No, the thing doesn't... The right stick doesn't let me look behind. Still half a kilometer to go. I'm taking a...
Excellent intermediate time.
Sure is.
Yeah, I was going to take a gamble that was going to come into a downhill section. And it is. Okay, so he's... Well, because we're on the uphill, we're just gonna... Just get a little glide, and then... Just hit the sprint. Just give it everything to the finish.
Wow, fantastic. What a great time.
In this form, he'll be almost invincible.
So we'll see what that means in, like, actual time. Arms up, I hope, means podium time. Oh! Victory time, in fact. Not too shabby. At least the load screen isn't like a static or takes you out. It just kind of does the pan around. But it does take its sweet-ass time once you get to the medal ceremony for something to happen. That's Norwegians. And then it comes to us. With another gold. Back-to-back, I do believe. Still, even with... Now, if you were doing by gold count, we would be ahead. As opposed to whatever this bullshit ranking is. Oh, I still got 4 more of these to go. I just realized I got 4 more of these. God damn it. All right. Let's hurry up. I've been here almost an hour. I've been cutting out where I can, but...
Welcome to the Slalom event in Sestriere Colla.
All right. Well, we'll see what we can do here.
The huge number of international fans are creating a fabulously competitive atmosphere.
Okay, start.
Very good indeed.
Or very good, apparently. Oh. Whoa, that's... Steering's different on this one.
Well, she's not come up to expectations.
Well, that's because the steering sucks.
Accelerate hard to make up time in that next section.
Of course. Oh, and I hit a thing along the way, and... Oh, for...
Not looking good.
Oh, this is just a diabolically bad... Like, you don't have the punch controls that you'd have... Ah, screw it. I'm fine with getting disqualified. Screw this.
Welcome to the 1,500-meter ladies speed skating at the Turin Oval in Goto.
Nope.
Welcome to the giant slalom event in Sestriere Colla.
So it's somewhere between the Super G and the Slalom. So hopefully
The international fans
this is
here are
closer
showing
to the
a
Super G in terms... Actually, no, I didn't like the Super G much either, did I?
an Olympic atmosphere here at Torino 2006.
We'll see if we can get a decent run on this one, but I'm not too confident after the last couple ski events, so... Just go. Really good start.
She starts aggressively.
Looking good.
I'm already thinking one turn ahead. I'm trying to...
Oh, look out! Very good intermediate time.
I'd say it's excellent.
Very good. You're only in first place by 0.7 of a second.
She's just staggering.
I hope that's a good staggering.
Good.
Well, we missed a gate there. We're just gonna have to just take the hit on that one, because and just glide in. We'll see.
An excellent result.
Oh, even with the fault, we get it by 1/100 of a second. One run, please. Just one run. Ah, 2 runs. Kiss my ass.
I'm eager to know whether she will live up to expectations again.
Well, it's going to have to come off with a good start. Oh, an even better start.
Looking very good, that start. Extremely powerful.
Well, that's just as it should be.
I don't think the arrows for the next one are as helpful as it thinks. Not as good as a first sector
Look out.
as the last time, because the first sector I think we were, what, 0.7, and this time we were only 0.3.
She's just staggering.
Just clipping.
Fantastic.
What is she doing?
Being smart about it. I wasn't going to make that without losing a lot of time, so we're just going to cheat and take the penalty time.
Impeccable performance. I wonder if there's anyone who might beat her today.
Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. Another gold. Through dubious means, but sometimes that's how you have to win at the Olympics, is through dubious means. Ask any Olympic sprinter in 1988. Ben Johnson just had bad PR. Unexpected Dutch victory. And then we get the gold. Once again, gold, Canada gold. As we come up to the medal count thingy-majig. Now we've got the most gold with one event to go. Still in 7th on this fictitious ranking. But we would rank... In overall medal count, we'd rank 3rd. In gold count, we'd rank 1st. I say 3rd because we have the same as the Norwegians. But gold would be the tiebreaker there.
Welcome to the 4-man bobsleigh competition at Cesana Pariol.
Well, this'll be interesting.
The huge number of international fans are creating a fabulously competitive atmosphere.
That seems very short for a 4-man, but whatever. Maybe they just didn't have... Yeah, from this perspective, it's like, how are you going to fit all those guys in there? The one thing compared to, say, Nagano 98's game is there you had to jump in with your guys too. Here, it's probably just got the rhythm game.
Not impressive speed there at all.
Oh, it's great fun watching them. A fantastic intermediate time, well deserved by this excellent run.
And just a kiss of the wall. We're losing time, though.
The bob is touching the boards a little roughly. Minor contact with the boards.
Trying to keep it off the wall is difficult. And we're losing time because of it.
Board slightly touched.
The bob touches the boards.
That sounded like a thunk more than a kiss. Again, it's not a great perspective.
It's good enough for a medal.
Even for gold, maybe.
I don't think gold, considering we were, a second off at various splits. Just skip that so we can... Okay, so we managed to salvage a second out of that, which isn't too bad. But we could probably do better.
Preparations.
1.
Some problems there at the start.
Well,
Possibly a lack of concentration.
it's very hard to see the rhythm to push in. Oh, was it 98 where they had the tie for the 2-man? Because we were at 0 there.
A better intermediate time than in the first one.
But we still lost time, which I find surprising.
Board slightly touched.
Yes, their faults are reflected by their intermediate time.
Yes, and now they have to make up for the lost time to get a good position.
Made up a little time there. Last turn. Zzz.
Excellent result.
Great teamwork. Everything went brilliantly, didn't it?
They like my final split. Didn't like anything up to that point, but they liked my final split. I'll just skip ahead to it. Okay, still second. Okay, I'll take it. Just, yeah, 1300ths off of the winning time. Maybe a better start, maybe something, but not bad. So I guess we'll stick around for the last medal ceremony of the bunch. Don't seem particularly happy about finishing second. Well, if you ain't first, you last, right? Yeah, just hurry up. Let's go. All right. So we still won the most gold medals. We had 7 medals overall, which would put us in that 3-way tie with Austria and Norway if you go by medal count, but we would get second by virtue of having the most gold. So I'm just going to pull an America here and say, well, whatever gives us the best look, and say, in this case, we got 4 golds, therefore we are the Olympic champions. And it's going to give it the bullshit. This thing, nah. We won by virtue of having the most golds. And it takes us back to here. All right. Torino 2016. Let's take a look at this. What do I think of this event by event? Pluses and minuses. Slalom sucked. But the other ones were, passable. Ski jumping, once you get the hang of it, it's okay. But it is tricky. Speed skating, no goddamn idea. Cross-country skiing, again, that's another one of those. Once you get it figured out, you're okay, but you gotta figure it out. Nordic combined, again, it's the problem. It's like if you can figure out ski jumping and cross-country skiing, but otherwise it's just mashing these two together and pretending it's a new event. Luge and bobsleigh, same thing. It's just the camera perspective doesn't give you a great idea of when you're about to hit the wall, so it's a little tricky. And biathlon, man, that's I just don't like. So they kind of, I mean, a thing I appreciate, other than speed skating, there wasn't a lot of button mashing in this game. I will give them that. That makes it probably on the whole the best Olympic game I've played, because there isn't the button mashing. So if you have the button mashing, you're just making up for just being unable to create like good mechanics. So at least in this case, they did a better job than most. The one that did have button mashing, this one, speed skating, that was by far and away the worst event in the game. So I will give them points for I'll give them points for just at least figuring out decent mechanics for all the rest. I mean, how hard is it to do decent mechanics for some of these? But still, this is probably, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, because you only come back to this every couple of years to play Olympic video games. I wouldn't be surprised if this stands up as actually legitimately one of the better Olympic video games, like officially licensed Olympic video games that you'll play. So that's, best of a bad bunch, but at least, and they're missing like, snowboarding and well, how can you do figure skating, right? But snowboarding, short track speed skating, and curling, those would be like easier events to do and integrate, and they don't have those, and that would be nice to have. Oh, and the moguls and the ski jump. So they're missing some events that, you should have been able to do, but at least they were, again, except for speed skating, pretty good with all the other events. This would have been much more helpful with like an explainer or guide or something like that, but, in the year 2006, they still shipped instructions with games, so they didn't have additional ones that they sent, they included in the game. But anyway, yeah, that's Torino 2006, the video game. And until we see you for more crappy Olympic video games, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, share on social media, follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on air, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget, there's plenty more crappy Olympic video games in the playlist. It's on the screen, in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.